What's up, ladies and gents? Sinistry01 is back. I do apologize. I had a little bit of a power problem. My power went out and the stream got cut off, obviously, so we need to repeat this part again, and we created another stream. So I do apologize for that, but hopefully the power won't go out this time.
What is it? Can't you see I'm busy drinking? Oh, really? I heard you all have a meeting in a few minutes, don't you? In one of those fancy VIP lounges? Speaking of which, I gotta get going myself. Excuse me.
All right, so we're back again. Thanks to Bethesda for providing the code. Hopefully this time it will not quit on us here, so my power won't go out.
I just saw Arcella walk by. Good job. That's not surprising. This is a deal over stolen property, after all. Anything could go wrong. Now, before we head in there, let me go over the ground rules. He'll ask for twice what we agreed on. That's normal. He'll probably try to walk out. That's normal, too. Don't worry about the amount we actually settle on. The Stroud Eklund Discretionary Fund is just a chip to you and me. Our goal is to get him to accept that chip in exchange for the artifact. Anything goes as long as it's in our hands, and we're not dead. How does that sound? That's why you're here. Hopefully our combined countenance will be enough, but grabbing the artifact and running is an option. Just do me a favor and treat it as a last resort. I have a reputation.
Alright, so with that being said, we're going to try to get out of this while making the correct choices.
Mania Adams was looking for someone discreet for a job. Apparently, I don't qualify.
Apparently, I do. Alright, so I'm going to save right here. And then we'll come back to the save if something happens.
So you're Stroud. You look different in person.
Our public relations always insists on doing some touch-ups for the official photos. Embarrassing, really.
Your security here going to stand or sit for this little meeting, making me nervous. So polite. Almost makes me forget what planet I'm on.
Am I to assume that briefcase has our item of interest?
Yeah, here it is.
Well, look at that.
One of a kind, and I know you want it.
I have the amount we agreed on.
Things have changed. I want double.
Now, how am I supposed to do that?
I don't know, but your security here seems to have some fancy gear. Why don't they chip in? Oh, really? And how do you know that? Who talked?
Does it matter? We know you're in a fix, and we're still willing to buy. For the agreed-upon amount.
I got people after me, okay? I can't just settle on what we agreed on. I need more so I can disappear.
That's not our problem. We came here expecting one amount. Now you want another.
You telling me Walter Stroud ain't got the cash? I'll walk out of this booth right now. I leave now. I can get a jump start on the people after me, instead of you all wasting my time.
You'd be on your way already if you just take the money I'm offering you and shut up. What's it going to be? Take or walk?
Fine. This thing is all yours.
Well done. Some
Wow.
tactics, but we got what we were after. Time go home. Shall we?
Jeesh. All right, something's gonna happen. It actually went quite smoothly. So if we're not able just to travel immediately, then something's definitely gonna happen.
Stop right there.
Told you.
You're in possession of Slayton Aerospace property.
Told you.
Ah. Slayton must have been the original owner. We don't need to do this. All's fair on Neon. Am I right?
Hand over Mr. Slayton's property. Now. It's my employer's property. That's all I need to know. You gonna make me shoot you? I'm listening. Really? Huh. That might change things. Huh. All right. But Nicholas Slayton isn't a man you want after you. Good luck with that.
Sending our men into the Astral Lounge. Slayton must be serious about getting the artifact back. We better get off the planet quickly.
Still have to head to the entrance, which tells me something else could still happen. We did get out of that, though.
Something's gone wrong, hasn't it?
Slayton has put a bounty on your heads. He's greased a few palms. Your ship's been impounded at the spaceport.
There goes our way out. The same way everything works on Neon. Money. It's terrible at keeping secrets. The CEO of Slayton Aerospace. They're a systems manufacturer. Engines, thrusters. Agreed. Have a talk with the man himself.
Slayton Aerospace has offices here in the trade tower. If Nicholas is moving this quickly, he must be there or close by.
Let's head to their lobby, shall we? See if we can make an appointment.
This mission feels really stealthily, you know. I like this mission. Remember, that could have went totally different. We could have gotten a big fight there, a few different ones.
Yeah?
While we're here, you might want to stay away from the edge of the upper platform. It's a long way down.
Welcome to Slayton Aerospace. Can I help you? I'm afraid Mr. Slayton is a very busy man. Ah, there does seem to be a hole in his schedule. Nice try, but CEOs don't just walk through the door. They make appointments. Maybe I could squeeze you in. Let me see. Oh, I think we can make an exception in your case. Mr. Slayton will see you. Just use the elevator.
Of course you'd want that, wouldn't you? This is for you, Vic, and all of your awesome, you know, donations that you've made over the years. You happy? Are you happy? Oh, sorry.
This one's down. Notch another one for me.
Okay, you happy? Did I fulfill your awesomeness? Is that what you wanted?
And stay down!
Like that? That was for you, Vic. You're welcome, my friend. Thank you for helping just keep food on our table.
Hoping to get a meeting? It's ridiculous.
You have a question? You can chat with the receptionist all you want.
I hear Slayton's had some major layoffs recently.
No Russian.
Clearly isn't.
Whoa! Hey, calm down! Whoa, it's not that big a deal. Jeesh. Listen, I mean, I know you're athletic, but wow.
Breaking into my office. A bold move, but one easily countered.
Oh my god, he sounds like a Bond villain.
Hello, Walter, dear, are you there?
Issa?
Took longer than I'd like, but I managed to pay off one of Slayton's security consultants. They've patched me in.
All right, we've got her out. Once the door's open, just follow her instructions, okay?
Oh, that's too good. No, I'm an elevator person now. I build my kingdom here. I love the dialogue in this game. It's just so funny.
For the moment, Slayton will be scrambling his own security teams once he gets wind that we're no longer at his mercy. Our time is limited.
I do want to say this, but I will follow her instructions.
I'm aware of the irony of me continuing to say it'll be easy. But it'll be easy.
Doors will open in 3, 2, 1. Slayton's guards and employees are all over. Be careful. Okay. You'll want to use the vent system to slip around unnoticed. There's a cupboard just to the right of the elevator you came in on.
Stealth, baby! Ladies and gents! What? We've got stealth in the house. Let's do it! Oh. Daddy like a lot. I like it a lot. Boom 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 ba-da-doo 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 boo-doo ba-da-doo 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 ba-dum dun 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 dun. Jump right across the top of it. Oh, if I could get up there, that'd be... Well, there's probably nothing there. No, there's nothing there. Dun, 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 dun. Where am I going? I don't know. I'm going stealthy. Nobody's gonna see me. I'm very stealthy. I'm playing a stealth game. Starfield is the best game in the freaking whole world. Sorry.
Drop down and follow the conduit all the way to the end, past the fork.
Fork you, lady. Metal Gear Solid would have been more appropriate. You know, that's true. Ooh. Remember, these things you can actually take down, so I just want to see... what's there. Unfortunately, they heard that I could pick up a gray utility suit, but it doesn't seem like it's worth it, so I'm going to probably restart it. Snake Eater. I just want to see what's here. I mean, I'm not going to follow this path.
That last click is so satisfying, isn't it?
Yes, it is, milady. Oh, funny to see you here. Funny seeing you there. So I just wanted to see. Hey, Straight, I'm doing pretty good there, Mario. How you doing, bud? Ooh, Vic, you got your message deleted, huh? You're off your game a little bit. What a thrill in darkness,
just climb up.
In silence through the night. What a thrill, and I'm melting into you. There's a beat in my heart, and you're so supreme.
Below you is clear. Drop down.
I give my life, not for honor, but for you. Snake eater, to my time.
Right into the open. I'm unlocking a safe route. Opening the door on your right. Go now.
There be no one else.
Head left, but don't go through the door at the end yet. There's a robot stalking the hole.
Cry. That's the way I like to do.
Wait. It's walking down the hole. Go now, straight across to the door.
What? How did she get on that other side there?
Keep going all the way to the end.
I'm still in a dream, snake eater. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Brown, 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 brown. Hey, Vic with the $100 donation. Thank you, bud. That was for you, man. That was all for you.
Wait, there's people in the room up ahead. Closing the shutters.
Oh, this is so cool. I know it's pretty much, it's the easiest stealth thing in the world, from what it seems. But I'm loving it so far.
Robot up ahead. Wait for it to pass, then head straight across to the maintenance door next to the security gate. Go now. Let me just get that for you.
I love this. This is so cool. I know it's the easiest thing.
Up the vent. It's a short one, I promise.
Now I'm starting to feel like I'm playing Deus Ex Mankind Divided. The hell's going on there?
Almost there. Door on the right.
Door on the right. Oh, you were not awarding me for the destruction of my ears? I know, I saw your little comment before about me being so...
There's the door. It should take you outside.
about you liking that I took them all down.
Climb up the trade tower?
There's a series of catwalks that lead directly up one floor to the executive level.
Well, I guess after you.
I really like this though. Neon, neon, who knows how far she can go before she burns away. Sorry, I used to love John Mayer. I didn't used to, I still do. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger. All right. That did not go the way I wanted it, so let's try that again. I don't know if I can stealth this next section up here, but if I don't have to take anybody, you would think he'd want to meet us, right? Why wouldn't he want to meet us? This makes almost no sense. You would think he'd want to. That's the wrong way, I think. No, that's the right way.
There's the door. It should take you outside.
Outside? You expect us to climb up the trade tower?
There's a series of catwalks that lead directly up one floor to the executive level.
Well, I guess after you.
Yeah, Vic, dude, you just totally made it to where I did not have to drive a single time this week, and I appreciate that. What was that? Hold on, I'm gonna do this again. I think something must have hit, or I don't want anyone to be alarmed of anything, so it's not like it's that far. I'm just gonna stay crouched and go this time. Then he disappears. It goes behind me.
You expect us to climb up the trade tower?
There's a series of catwalks that lead directly up one floor to the executive level.
Well, I guess.
All right. Well, see, here's the thing. I don't know. I don't have this stealthy little thing.
Damn it.
Yeah, that's tough. So it's really, I'm going to try to sneak this if I can. Unfortunately, my family's gone. They're, my wife is visiting her brother. So it's just me this weekend. I'm here by myself. This means maybe I can get Rainbow Six done this weekend. All right, good. We made it this far. See, like I said, stealth is not as prominent and good as I was hoping for. See what I mean? Dang it. See, I don't think stealth is a viable option here as much as I would love it to be.
Damn it. Huh. Oh well.
I almost feel like I could do this.
Hey.
I don't know. I don't think it's possible. Should I keep trying? I know, it just doesn't, for me so far, it just doesn't seem like it's been a very, because I can't see where the enemies are, but they can see where I am. And there's nothing that marks enemies. Oh, there's someone right there. All right. All right. I just don't think it's possible, honestly.
Yeah.
It's almost impossible. Yeah, I just don't think. Let me see what's over here. Yeah, see, there's this person right there. That person right there makes it even tougher too, because you got the guy on top. They see my groupies, yeah. So there's a guy at top who gets seen pretty much, sees me every time. Right there, see? And I can't even look out. Okay, they can't see me from right here, so this is nice. Let me see what they do. Let me see what he does here. That's quite a bit of time. Gotcha. But that person's one you got to worry about. The one that sees me there on the left, on the right. Okay. Damn it. See? She's like, oh, I felt like that was so close. I just don't think I can get around her. Because she seems to be always looking in this direction. Hey. She's always looking in this direction. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Should I just not worry about it and take them out? I mean, I really want to try, but it almost seems like this is pointless. Like it just doesn't work. See? Every single time. You cannot get by her. Now, I can try to take her out from where she is. I can try that. I will try to actually just take her out. Oh my god, it doesn't reach.
Can't even work up a sweat.
Okay, that does work. I just need to, don't even worry about, they're such low enemies. I don't want to take them out. I really don't. I wonder if there's dialogue for not taking them out, but it just does not seem possible. So
another loser, another notch on my gun.
I did not want to do this. I did not want to have to do this. Oh, by the way,
that's something we can use.
I do not like the mechanics for moving people. I wish it could be a little bit better, but essentially you just got to hold it down.
Only a matter of time.
All right, I like that.
Go ahead, leave. Coward. Hey. Too much heat. Move!
Oh, who saw me now? And there's these guys over here too, man. Yeah, I don't think worrying about this at all is going to help. Just gonna have to take them out. I wish there was still another way. Hmm.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find you.
Whatever. It doesn't matter. It's gonna take them out. Again, I didn't want to do this. I wanted to stealth it.
You're dead.
But look, you have to go all the way over here just to get over to the other side. And stealth is just not that good in this game, unless you get significantly higher.
There you are. Oh!
Wait, where was the ladder? I thought I saw something that said climb the ladder. I did not see any ladder. I'm gonna save real quick and see. Is there a ladder somewhere here? Oh, I could have went this way. Oh, I could have went this way. Look at that. And we would have been right here. Yep. Could have went this way. Now, there might be an autosave. I don't know. Let me see. There could be an autosave right there. Autosave was at 12:34. That's like 9 minutes ago. We've been doing this for about 9 minutes. I'm going to give it a shot. I can always go back to the quick save there. I just want to see where this puts me. Nice. I'm trying to figure... Can I get that? Yes. Okay. Alright, I can't do that, but that's okay. Hey, Spooky. I didn't fire a single thing. I'll take it.
You're coming in just behind the executive elevators. I'll call the one on the far end, and you can walk right over the top.
I don't... I'm not a big fan of this jump pack system, man. Either that or I got a really crappy jump. Yeah, I don't think I can get up there. I don't think there's... Oh, got it. Oh my god, dude. This jump system is not the biggest fan of. Because it doesn't work half the time. I feel like I don't get enough height on my jumps. I probably need to keep putting more into it. Nah, I don't think I can get up there. No, I can't get up there.
You know, it's moments like this that really makes Neon the best place to do business. You steal what's mine. I trap you in the city. You infiltrate my office. I lock it down.
Hi, Bubba.
Where else can you match wits for the highest stakes but here? Aren't you? In the back of your mind, through the tunnel vision of adrenaline, there's a part of you that belongs here. It happens to all of us. You have what's mine. I, indirectly, have what's yours. We are at a stalemate. Although, I do count a few more guns on my side.
Yeah, but you don't realize I got some power that you have no idea of understanding.
I do admit, having the co-CEO of Stroud Eklund in my office is quite the opportunity.
How are your quarterlies looking, Nicholas? Perhaps we can add Slayton Aerospace to our supply chain, provided this unpleasantness was behind us.
Yes, I think that could be a most beneficial exchange. There is just the small matter of paying for the humiliation. Mr. Musgrove, my former employee, and the thief responsible for our serendipitous meeting, was caught prior to your arrival. I think it would cement our new partnership if you were to decide on his sentence yourselves. If that is your decision, you need only tell him yourself, and then we will handle the rest.
It's a smart decision, one that I fully support.
My security brought Musgrove to my office. I'm sure seeing you again will be a fine conclusion to your previous business.
Just let him go. No sense in more violence. We have an opportunity to spare a man's life. I know he probably wouldn't do the same for us, but that shouldn't matter.
Oh, this is going to be interesting. Okay. Oh, they already shot him. They're just going to let me steal all this stuff. I mean, I might as well. wonder why they let me steal what was in there. I don't like the fact that they've already heard him. Let's see what happens.
Oh no. You. Slayton really...
Sorry, I saw a cred stick. I want to get a piece of. Okay, let's do this.
Oh no. You. Slayton really does have a sick sense of humor. Same old song, huh? You know how this works. Just make up your mind.
I don't need to tell you this, but we don't need to kill him. We were taking advantage of his initiative, after all. And we got what we wanted.
I think the right thing to do in this situation.
Justice for some, huh? Fine. Rather be caged than dead.
A cage is too good for you, Musgrove. They should stick you on an asteroid somewhere and let you think about what you've done.
I think it's the right decision.
I will make the arrangements for Neon Security to take him into custody. You're free to leave.
Time to go. Let's talk more back at the ship.
Wow, so that actually ended up being very, in my opinion, very good. Let's see some of the other outcomes here. I like to do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a save. There we go. Now here's my question. Oh boy, this is going to be a tough one here, right? I just did a save. So if I load, I should be able to save this right here. So I want to go back to this. And then I hope I can still go back to that one. There's only one way to find out. That's what I'm hoping. I want to see what the different outcomes here are. Because he can tell us his story right here. Because we didn't pick that option.
No. 10 years working in aerospace engineering, and they laid me off. You damn right I stole that thing. They tell you if you have talent and commitment, you can go far. But the truth is, it's all about who steals the most and gets away with it. Slayton took it all. Probably in one of his secure accounts somewhere.
I'll settle up with him later. Arbitration, lawyers, all that nonsense.
Please, I was just trying to sell a product, okay? Isn't that why we're all here?
Be lenient. We were taking advantage of his initiative, after all, even if we have found ourselves working with the man he stole from.
Thank you.
You have no idea how lucky you are, Musgrove. If it was up to me, I'd have fed you to the wolves.
A rare moment of compassion for the city.
So now you can see, I still think he did the wrong thing. I know it sucks, but breaking the law is breaking the law. And I am a firm believer in the law. We have to have a lawed system in order to keep the chaosness of everything in this world. Without rules, without boundaries, without those types of things, then this place would just be the purge. and no. So you have to take some, you have to be able to cooperate with the law and the government. I mean, I did work for government for 20 freaking years, so I mean, you know, I'm going to say that, but I also got a good, decent heart. And even though I worked for the government for 20 years in the United States Army, I still feel that, at least for me, the government showed me that they did care about me, that they treated me well when I was in the Army. They took good care of me. And I know that's not something that everybody can say. I'm still a firm believer in the people and all that kind of stuff, but I also feel government can be a good thing as long as the right leaders are in the thing. And that's the problem with today's society, is that there's too many, and I don't get political on this channel, and I never will, but in government, there can be too many people that do what they do for the wrong reasons. And those people we need to weed out somehow. And I will always agree with that. I love it. I love that. Watch. So they'll get up. Oh, they're staying down right now. There they go. Ready? Let's all go down on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ah, you're a little late. Simon didn't say. Let's see what he has to say.
This was a good meeting.
Well, yeah, we didn't take any of his people out. I wonder if that would have been different if we would have actually taken some of his people out. Would this have changed if we'd have to go up against all these people? You know, we didn't have to do that, so we made it out. I'd say that's a good thing. What we did was a good thing there.
Get going. Mr. Slayton is done with you.
You're lucky I didn't take you out. All right, so our objective is to go to the ship. So it doesn't say we can just leave to go somewhere else, so we have to go to the ship. Remember, we're still going to come back here at some point to see what missions that we can do with this new industry, the corporate business side of it. Which we will at some point. We're just trying to get as much story stuff done as we can. I haven't heard anything about New Game Plus. Why did you tell me to go there and then tell me not to go there? What the heck? I've heard a lot of good things about New Game Plus, but I don't know anything about it. So I'm excited to check it out and see what New Game Plus is going to be all about.
Are you working toward them?
I've been playing, you know, I play Star Citizen all the time, so the movement system is a little different. You know, you use the mouse wheel to move faster and faster, so I sometimes get confused when I'm playing this game, because I still love to play Star Citizen. Yeah, it just says go to the ship. It doesn't say anything else, so...
I suppose I have time for a nap.
I'm guessing we gotta... Yeah, we gotta get in the cockpit.
A deal with a man who wanted us dead. I guess we can call that a win. What do you think? Thank you. I guess. Some people call Issa a jewel, but she's more than that to me. I can't really describe it. There's me, and her, and an us. And I wouldn't trade the us for all the credits in Neon. All in all, a great success. Thank you for allowing me to tag along with Constellation's newest star. Yes, I used a pun. Forgive me.
10,000, got some water. Take off from Neon, alright?
We have liftoff.
Nothing like hitting orbit.
You hold something you have no right to. My people have killed for this.
That's not any type of ship I recognize.
Ooh.
The fact that you do not know says much. We are the Starborn, and you are unworthy to possess the artifacts.
Tell us, please. What are the artifacts? What are they for? Did you make them? What gives you more right to them than humanity? But you speak our language. I'm not liking what I'm seeing on the scans. Energy output from that ship is far above the normal range. If we spin up the grav drive now, we have a chance.
Oh, this is a tough decision. What should I do?
We'll get through this. Hold on. Nice job. How about you?
You are entering United Colony space. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
It's an overdrive. We need to regroup at the
Scan complete. You are cleared to land at New Atlantis. Please enjoy your visit to Jemison.
Everyone's going to want to weigh in on this.
That was quite interesting. I mean, we probably would have been taken out immediately.
Let's pop into Outland while we're here.
I
and
would
see
have.
if Joe has anything useful to add to our arsenal.
I would have liked to get to know them a little bit more, but we might be facing off against them a little bit later in the game, I guess.
Every time I return here, I'm reminded of the importance of Constellation's contributions to exploration.
Do we need to talk to Sarah or no?
If you don't mind, I'd like to speak to Admiral Logan sooner rather than later. Admiral Logan's office shouldn't be terribly far. Let's go.
We have not yet had a moment to talk about what happened to you at that place. Temple? I am not sure what to call it. In all my time amongst the stars, I have never heard of such a thing. What do you think that place was?
Sarah, listen, baby. She means nothing to me, okay? She's just a friend.
Then it seems fitting that you were the one to discover it. Certainly it is too soon to speculate about who built it, but how can we not? After what you experienced, do you have any insights? I suppose it is possible, but I cannot imagine anyone who could build such a thing. I am sorry. After what you have been through, I should be asking about you. Are you all right? Have you felt any side effects?
My lower back's hurting. Could you scratch? Sarah, so I was talking to you, Sarah. Sarah, don't go. Where? I'm sorry.
A cynical person might suggest that in itself could be a side effect. But for now, we will just assume you have been very fortunate. The artifacts, that temple, this new ability you have acquired, clearly they are all connected. This is all so much bigger than we realized. You are right. Now we have even greater reason to press forward, to learn more about what is at work here.
Sarah, that meant nothing to me. You're everything. I love you. Nobody care that I just put another one in circulation, or nobody? Okay, nobody then.
How is Neon? Are you okay? No? Okay. I'll start transferring the data over now. Let me just bring it up on here at the table. Is that a prototype? No, that material isn't anything we... What the... Everyone, come take a look at this.
That's no faction vessel or Crimson Fleet. Secret military tech, maybe?
No United Colonies Admiral approved that starship design.
They call themselves the Starborn. Demanded we hand over the artifact. Like we were children, playing with their parents' things.
What do people know? Any offshoot groups go by that name?
None in any corner of the settled systems I've seen. Maybe a distant human colony finally popping its head up? Another house for Rune?
I very much doubt that.
We ignoring the obvious here? A heretofore unknown group who just happens to know about the artifacts. I'm just gonna say it. Intelligent alien life, or extra-dimensional beings. The original creators from the furthest fringes of space.
Or beyond even that. Is the metaphor of avenging angels coming down to keep humanity from forbidden knowledge not apt here?
So, we have a lot of theories, but nothing concrete. Except that they're after the artifacts, and they're willing to take them by force.
Who do we believe with?
Just because we can't ID it, doesn't mean it's not one of ours. It's got shields, engines, all the usual settled systems tech.
I don't mean to judge your grasp of material engineering, but I've never seen a starship built out of whatever that is. Although I bet if you put that ship hull and an artifact under the same lens, you'd get a match.
Noel, start analyzing all the data from the ship sensors. The gravitational wave they caused, scans of their weapons, shields, everything. We're in the dark. We need to learn anything about them we can, including some way to fight them if necessary. Until then, we stay the course, collect the artifacts. It's even more important now that an intelligence we don't know or understand is looking for them. That ship could be anywhere in deep space. Even if we got lucky, a single grav jump and we'd lose them. All we can do is be more cautious, but we are not stopping. This could end up being a race we don't want to lose. Vladimir, has the Eye picked up anything new?
Some glints of shine in the dark. Ready to hand them out as soon as you please.
All right. Good luck, everyone. And be careful out there.
Take a break. Let's chat.
I didn't mean to get on a lot of people's bad side, though.
let's get out there and do something new today, shall we? So, you gotta fill me in on what happened at the temple. What happened? What did you see? Sounds like we need more data to me. Then what happened? I heard you did some stuff and then you changed. By different, you mean you have magical superpowers? Sure, different is technically appropriate as a descriptor, but it wouldn't be my first choice. You encountered advanced technology that altered your biology in a way that results in what? Superpowers? Interesting. Maybe we should get someone to check you out, just in case. Anyway, thanks for filling me in on the temple and your power. I wonder if we can find any more traces of whoever built them. It just opens up a world of questions. It's so exciting.
Oh, your father visited. He seemed desperate, or excited, to find you. He left this note.
Ooh, going to Dad's.
We've always considered ourselves explorers. This really is uncharted territory, isn't it?
I have been idle here for a long time. I believe Barrett would
You had a hell of a shake, getting bullied in the void. Starborn sure know how to make an entrance. Ready to head back out there? The Eye can help you find the artifacts, but I'm afraid she's blind to our new competitor. No telling the exact number, but they're getting harder to find. Got some equipment, repairs, and upgrades on the making do list. The Eye's straining to her limits these days. Double check the safety and locks wherever you go, okay? Exploration's dangerous, even without some nefarious group trying to kill you.
I know everyone's excited by the artifacts, but we need to be as objective as possible.
Look at that sunset, man. This game just still amazes me. All right, so where we're heading to the residential district. Let's bring up the missions. I'm guessing, is it in activities? Talk to... Look at how many people we need to... Look at how many little activities that we can do. There's so many freaking activities. Look at all of this. All right, so what we're gonna go do is we need to go talk to Mom and Dad. What's in it? We haven't been in a Reliant Medical yet.
Welcome to Reliant Medical. If you are injured or sick, we can almost certainly assist you. Welcome to Reliant. If you're in need of medical assistance or require supplies, I am sure we can accommodate you. Well, everyone knows Reliant, largest medical provider in the settled systems. They've spent decades advancing medical science with their research division, and have built an entire supply network to keep us all healthy. They've always been quite proud to work here. Well, of course, New Atlantis is a big place. Lots of people, which means no shortage of injuries, communicable diseases. But we're well staffed and do our best to accommodate anyone who needs help. So, what brings you in today? Oh, this is nothing I haven't seen before. Easy to take care of. Are you sure? Well, you know where to find me. Well, you've certainly come to the right place.
Cool. Med packs. I've got 6. Or he's got 6. How much are they? 514? What are we looking at credits wise? 256,000. We can buy a few. I'm gonna buy all 6. It's better to have there you go. Yeah. That's a small price to pay.
Take care of yourself.
Now I definitely know that we are totally good to go on health for a while. All right, so let's go to Mom's. Which means we need to go to the residential district, I believe it is. No, in the Galleria right there. Right? I think it's over there. There you go. Jump right on in. The water's warm. Yeah, it's not here. We need to actually go. Yeah, I think. We need to go to. Yeah, we do. Need to get to residential. I think it's Apollo Tower. Tower.
40. Oh.
You got it. Last stop, Apollo. My favorite. And we can afford it. Mercury is much cheaper. Got the
Oh.
approval signed and ready with call by.
Not there.
Apollo's got the best view of the city.
I guess it's not over here. Maybe it's on the other side. I don't know where it is, man. I can't remember. I think it's Pioneer. Is it Pioneer? Yeah, it's here.
the whole report from scratch because she gave me the wrong information.
You worked on that for days.
I know. I swear next election, I'm stepping down. I can't stand her.
Are we looking for solutions or sympathy?
What? Oh, what's this about?
Fred from the poker group said 90% of all marital strife would go away if you just know whether you need to offer help or a friendly ear.
Fred's a wise man. I suppose sympathy.
Then that Regina is a monster. There ought to be a law.
Damn straight.
I figured it would be years until I saw you again. And here you are. That Aquila City bank robbery story on SSNN. That was you, right?
Of course it was. Oh, I was so proud. My child on the news.
I nearly dropped my drink. You were dealing with bank robbers? Constellation's mandates are broader than I thought.
As soon as I saw that story, I talked with Linda. You know Mrs. Ming across the hall, and she didn't believe me.
I swear our friends think we're making you up. I almost want you to show up in your finest Constellation outfit at poker night, just so I can show them. Wait, you're a ranger too? I swear. But next time, let us know you got a story coming on.
Might save your dad from having a heart attack.
That's it.
Sweetie, I was just thinking of you. You never knew your gran, but she's about the only one like you in my whole family tree. Left home at an early age. Well, ran away, really. Became a UC Marine, if you can believe it. It does. I only met Grandma a few times. Oh, she was fierce. I swear. Her eyes almost glowed. Every time I saw her, she'd drill me on math. If I got her questions correct, she'd give me a treat. Once, I got them all right and answered her bonus question, and she smiled. The only time I ever saw her do that. Most formidable woman I have ever met. I don't know why, but I really think you would. Well, I was going through storage, and I found her old armor. I think she'd like you to have it. You have that same thing. You're forging your own path, not just letting life toss you this way and that. You deserve it, sweetie. Oh, enough of this. I don't want to make a scene. You need anything, sweetie? I missed you so much.
All right, let's see. I mean, it's probably not going to be better than the armor that I have right now. Wow, my granny went around walking in this, or my great granny. But still, that would have been, if we wouldn't have found the exploit and done all the things that we've done, that would have been really, really good. But clearly it's not better than what we currently have on. Airborne 5. What's our airborne here? Airborne's still 5. Alright, refined constellation. We picked that one up. Ranger, Mark 1, and Granny's. Oh, Granny's helmet's better than what we have on right now? So 50% damage from melee enemies, 4% chance to reflect attacks. Sensory array is all we get. But look, that's better like in every single way. I know that looks super weird having this on. I wish we could change colors and stuff. But that is really the best helmet we have, so I mean, I'd be an idiot not to put it on. We do need to kind of sell some stuff.
Darling, you don't know where that is?
I knew where it was. Top shelf of the pantry. But it's not there anymore.
No,
Right.
I moved them to the bottom shelf ages ago.
All right, what can we do? See, we've done some story missions today. We have a skill point. Still need to take out enemies to get to the next level there. All right, we have rank level 3, 74% more difficult to detect when sneaking. Suppressed weapons do an additional 50% sneak attack damage. Okay. My next question though is, what about piloting? All right, so we still need to destroy 30 ships before we can do B class. That's a lot of ships to destroy. Flat Earth mod. Okay. So we can unlock this one. Or am I going to go for the other one? What about security? 3 more, then we can get master level. Makes it really tough to know which one you want to get. Still need to do a few more there. I'd say we get stealth up, right? Oh, we have it. 50% increased chances of success when persuading someone. I say we do the stealth one. That's what we got it for. All right, what do we got? What do we got? Let's do this. We're here, we're in New Atlantis. Let's go ahead and continue her mission. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate the love, the sheer bit of excitement that everyone has been experiencing while we've been playing this game. I know I've been having such a blast, and I really do hope all of you have as well. So there's going to be times where we're not going to be streaming this. Obviously, when Mortal Kombat 1 is coming out next week, we're going to be streaming Mortal Kombat 1 multiplayer a lot. We're going to be doing a walkthrough for the main story, just like we always do. Just remember, some of those videos are probably going to get demonetized because of the nature of the bloodiness in the game. So if you want to support the channel, become a member, Patreon, all that stuff. I know I hate to say it because I don't want to think of this as a job, but this is a job. We need to continue to build this community that we have in order to keep doing what we love to do, right? That's the whole point. So need all of you guys to step up any chance you can get. Either that's by leaving a like or supporting in any method or way that you possibly can.
Yes?
Hey, here we go.
Sarah Morgan. It's been, what, almost 10 years?
Admiral, it's, good to see you again, sir.
You're not required to address me as sir. That protocol ended the moment you dropped your clusters on my desk, remember?
Look, Admiral, I'm not here to open old wounds.
Old wounds is an interesting turn of phrase, given our past. Listen to me, Commander. I'm not sure why you're here, but whatever it is, why don't you just get to it?
I'm here because I need your help, Admiral.
You need my help. That's interesting. The last time we spoke, you made it quite clear that you were turning your back on the Navy.
That was a decade ago. Things change. People change. Admiral, please. I didn't come here to argue. I'm here to come to terms with my past.
Your past is sitting in a closed file in the archives. That's where you left it when you walked out on the United Colonies. And what about you? Just who in the blazes are you anyway? Very well. Then, as a good friend, perhaps you could kindly explain to me why I shouldn't have the both of you escorted from the building.
With all due respect, Admiral, this is ridiculous. If you have a problem with me, then there's no need to berate my colleague.
I don't have a problem with you, Commander. I'm simply trying to determine why you deserve the Navy's help. That's quite a noble gesture. Is this true, Commander?
It's about Cassiopeia, Admiral. I'm heading back there to find out what happened to the crew of the Dauntless, and hopefully, to bring their legacy home.
That sounds like a dangerous operation. Are you certain it's worth the risk?
I don't know.
I see. The fact that you'd risk your own lives to solve this mystery speaks volumes.
They were my responsibility, Admiral. One way or another, I intend to bring them home.
I understand. And I believe I owe you an apology, Commander. Our last encounter has obviously distorted my impression of your character. What can I do to help?
If you wouldn't mind allowing me to access the files regarding my rescue, I'd be most grateful, Admiral.
That shouldn't be too difficult. I've sent all the relevant information to you, Slades. Was there anything else?
No, Admiral. Thank you.
You don't need to thank me, Commander. I just hope you find whatever it is you're looking for.
We should make sure we're well supplied for the trip to Cassiopeia.
Oh, okay. So we did a little bit more of that. It doesn't necessarily mean we're going to do that mission right now. However, there is a mission that I kind of want to do. We are so close on this faction mission with friends like these. So let's do this. Let's finally continue on. Remember when you had that the big terramorph mission?
By the way, Captain, Sergeant Yumi was looking for you. Sounds like he's got more work.
I asked my boss what they're doing to stop new alien attacks.
I'm sorry, but I need
Maybe we should stop for a moment at the memorial. You know, to pay our respects. I have something I need to discuss with you. We should make sure we're well supplied for the trip to Cassiopeia. I wanted to talk to you, but honestly, I don't know where to begin. The Starborn's technology is simply astonishing. It's just almost too much to process. Of course not. No one has. If an encounter with this level of importance had occurred in the past, I assure you that Constellation would be well acquainted with it. Yes, I suppose I am. But you can hardly blame me, can you? You do understand the significance of this encounter, don't you? This is humankind's first contact with what I believe is an alien race. A race with technology that could be far superior to our own. Oh, we could learn so much from them. The way they behaved, I'd say that's not very likely. If we are to learn anything from the Starborn, we're going to have to take the initiative ourselves. Oh, I do. More than you'll ever know. Can't be a coincidence that these Starborn suddenly appeared after your experience at that temple. We know they're here to lay claim to the artifacts, but what's their true motivation? What aren't they telling us? I feel exactly the same way, but it certainly sounded like they weren't willing to work with us at all. Damn. Oh, if only we knew more about the Starborn. What their species is like, where they're from, how they're able to speak our language. I feel like a cadet on my very first day aboard a spaceship. My mind is absolutely swimming with questions. Obviously, but there has to be more to these beings than simply originating from another world. Their name alone, Starborn. There's some type of hidden meaning there. Something that feels very old, perhaps even ancient. Whatever the case may be, I can assure you that Constellation intends to get to the bottom of this mystery. I'm not really sure. Scientifically speaking, we're all born from the stars. Most of the chemical components of our body, carbon, oxygen, sulfur, are exactly the same as those manufactured by internal stellar reactions. Now, ask someone like Matteo the same question, and he'd probably give a more theological answer. But hey, it's all a guessing game anyway.
Well, let me take this time to tell you guys what I'm rocking with as far as what I'm using for my peripherals. I know I get these questions all the time about what do you use when you're playing games and stuff. So let me tell you. So I've been a Logitech partner for a long time now. It's been a few years, and I've always used Logitech products. Pretty much everything I have is Logitech, from the keyboards, the mice, headphones, all that stuff is mostly Logitech. And so I'm going to tell you what I'm using right now. My mouse is the brand new Pro X Speedlight 2. Or should I say Superlight 2. I've been using the 502 for such a long time, but I just got this in. They sent it to me, and I absolutely love it. Yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm trying to explain this real quick. This mouse is awesome. There's pictures of it that I've showed up on my Twitter or on my X if you want to go use it. Also, the keyboard that I'm using, I don't ever want to use another keyboard. I have found my ultimate keyboard, and I got the whole set in white, so I really like my setup. Maybe I'll take some more pictures or even do a video or something like that. But it's the brand new Pro X TKL. It is a wireless. It's not a full-size keyboard, meaning that it doesn't have the number pad, but my gosh, it is the best feeling keyboard that I have ever used. And I'm not saying that lightly, guys. I only talk about things when I actually like something, and I tell you if I don't. And the fact that I'm mentioning this tells you all you need to know.
Silence is getting awkward.
It's not silent. I'm talking to my community, if you don't mind. But this TKL is so amazing, and the headphones I'm using are the brand new ones as well. And oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank on the freaking name, but they're the new headphones that just came out, the Pro headphones. I got them in white, wireless. They are so freaking good. I do need to do a video on my equipment at some point, but randomly, like, they're not paying me to say this or anything like that. I just wanted to tell you guys what I've been using as of late, and I'm going to be using these for the foreseeable future. So if you want to know more about the stuff, ask away, or I can definitely do a video if some people want to see that instead. But let's get back to the game. I just wanted to mention that just because it was, you know, I've been wanting to say that for a while.
You were awfully quiet.
I'm not really, though. I've been talking.
Exactly. We must use all of the tools at our disposal to learn more about the Starborn and their connection to the artifacts. Thank you. I really appreciate your support right now. You know, it's funny. When I was a little girl, I'd lay on the ground and stare up at the stars. I was absolutely convinced they held a secret. I'd remain there for hours in silence, eyes closed, listening, waiting for the secret to be whispered in my ear. This encounter with the Starborn is that moment to me. The stars are finally whispering, and I need to hear what they have to say.
Did you know that I believe that they said, don't quote me on this, but I believe it's correct, that they said over half the files, or half the size of this game, is in the audio, because there is so much voice work, and you've seen it here. It's amazing.
Although I'm flattered that you think of me that way, there's a time and a place for that sort of talk. This is definitely not one of them. Well then, I've certainly wasted enough of your valuable time.
I keep getting denied.
Just do be careful if you cross paths with these Starborn in the future. I wouldn't want to lose one of the most valuable members of Constellation.
I hope I mean more to you than just that. It seems like every time I see the flirt option, I want to pick it, but it doesn't seem like it's always the best option.
Hard to believe it's been 2 decades since we were at war with the Collective, when it seems like only yesterday.
Sorry, I mean, I'm gonna let you finish, but I see what I did there. Little Kanye reference.
I'm going to be upfront with you. I'm not happy visiting anything related to the Freestar Collective, but you lead, and I'll follow.
Terramorphs? As in more than one? All that security and they still can't protect their own spaceport. The UC never fails to disappoint. I just wish I hadn't received the news from an SSNN broadcast. We have a strategic advantage to maintain, Mr. Long.
Of course, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Excuse me. Are you supposed to be in here?
Official business? Talk to the ambassador.
I'm sorry. Do you have an appointment? Ah, you're the one McIntyre called about. The eyewitness. She said you were at the spaceport. You have my thanks for what you did down there, truly. Saved many lives. Now, she also mentioned that, and maybe it was just a bad connection, that now the UC wants terramorph data from the Armistice Archives, some of the most highly guarded information in the galaxy, in order to protect us all. I can only presume you're here to tell me I misheard her and that they didn't send you, local hero, to futilely beg on their behalf. Tell me I've got that right. I was afraid of that. Let me be frank, Captain. The answer is no. That information is there because it is dangerous. I will not be the one responsible for its release. Now, why don't you quit wasting my time and yours, and go? You're really gonna push this? All right, I will give you one chance, one, to convince me. Understood. I'm listening. You know that for sure. That is interesting. I suppose you're right. Our job and our responsibility. A ranger serving the cause of the colonies.
That helped us out. Look at that.
I really believe in this little endeavor. Well, Captain, you make some good points. But if I'm really granting you access, I'm gonna need the following concessions. Your access will be limited. You can only take out the items related to stopping these terramorphs. The monitors will make sure of it. You go in once, you get everything you need on your trip, and never again. And all research done with the data will be monitored. If this data is being used to save the galaxy needs to be involved in the oversight. Freestar scientists will watch your people like hawks. So, do we have an agreement? Excellent. Follow me.
Guests can make themselves comfortable in the lobby.
They tell me it should only take a moment. And there. Here, code generators just this way.
Hey, that isn't yours.
Don't make things harder than they need to be.
Dang it. Okay, well we don't really need them.
I'm, pretty sure you weren't supposed to take that.
It'll be fine. Oh, we could have stealthed in there too. But we want the more diplomatic approach. Oh, well, thank you so much for watching, Prenjal. I appreciate it. I know you can't watch live, and that's okay. So I do appreciate you watching after the fact. That means a lot to me. I know a lot of people can't make it to the live streams based off one reason or another. And I'm glad that you're able to check all of them out.
Like, when someone insults you, you want to just beat the shit out of them sometimes, but you don't.
Well, not quite what I was thinking, but that's actually a great example, Marcus. The man in the story was cruel. But you know why he was cruel? You must feel what he feels. Understand his pain. Accept it. And deliver it not back upon him.
Empathy.
You mean empathy? But you say it like it's easy. Like anyone can just love a terrible person who has been terrible to them.
Yeah, why even bother? I mean, isn't the cycle of humanity peace and war back and forth, like forever? Seems kind of pointless to try so hard for something that won't last. Nothing ever really changes.
It's not easy, no, but necessary. Because you see, everything has changed. God has given us the intelligence, the ingenuity to reach into the stars, to travel his path, to truly find him. But we can't do it alone. The only way is through unity. Huh. Yes, Andreas. Yes. Unity. Well, I'm sure you all have other things to do. Thank you for taking the time to stop and talk with me.
He's giving me a lot to think about. Oh, hi there. I'm Marcus Lestari. Are you interested in the Sanctum Universum? Maybe I can entice you then. It's an exciting time for the church. We're growing every day, and if you're interested, we'd love to get to know you. Actually, we've had a few visitors come by recently, but they have yet to come visit us again. This strikes me as a good opportunity. I'm wondering, would you like to go check in with those visitors and welcome them back to our church? Maybe all they need is just another invitation. And don't worry, I'll pay for your effort, of course. Well, that's why. We want to keep growing our community, but sometimes people can be suspicious of others who are already heavily involved in the church. A new face like yourself might make the prior visitors more comfortable with returning. And you all may learn something along the way. Either something about the church or about yourselves. Excellent. Their names were Tony, Evie, and Johan. When you check in with them, give them one of these slates. It's just a little something welcoming them back if they're interested. If you want, take some time to talk with them, get to know them and why they were interested in the Sanctum Universum. In any case, when you're done, come back to me and I'll give you your payment.
Wow.
Aquilus has helped me through some tough times.
There's just so much in this game. I haven't decided if I'm going to join one of those cults or religious things, whatever they want to call it. I haven't made that decision or choice yet.
It's a shame House Varun abandoned their embassy. I bet we could have learned a lot from one another.
All right. Music's getting a little intense.
This isn't what I expected at all. It appears the flora they were using as decor has overgrown the entire embassy.
I already got their gifts. You missed it, Green. I already went and got. They gave me a new space suit. The space suit is not better than the one I currently have. However, the helmet is. So I've done that. So if we go in here, you won't see it now because I don't have that on, but the spacesuit helmet, which is right here, is the best helmet so far, as you can see. Now, it doesn't have as much. The Mark 1 obviously has a bigger physical strength, or resistance, I guess, to damage. However, this one has better energy, and pretty much better in almost everything. Yeah, there might be more as I continue to go. I got a weapon, an old pistol, and a spacesuit. Yeah, you can update. Yeah, see, I haven't really got into that stuff yet. I need to, because I found the updating of the research stuff to be very confusing to me because of the inventory system. And I think I need to watch a video on how to do that better, because I don't know what I need to have on me in order to be able to do it.
I've never seen a tree like this before. It'd actually be more fascinating if branches weren't blocking our way.
What the hell? I thought I turned all the security system on my side.
You okay?
I wonder if that's making me see things that's not really there. Ooh, and permanently increased sneak bonus by 1%. I thought I'd put them on my side. I gotta be getting almost out of her. Yeah, I'm getting close. I gotta stop picking up stuff, I think. Okay. One, two. All right, so it's not, so with that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. All right, we got to figure this out. So let's start. Right there. There's no 1, 2, 3, so we know it's not this one because there's no 1, 2, and then 3. So that one does not work. That one still works with a 1, 2, and you can see there's 2 1, 2s. So I could use there. So that one, but then the problem is when we get into the inside. Yeah, that one don't work. None of these go. Okay, that one has to be one that we use in the first because it doesn't fit the second. So I could put that there. These 1, 2, 3, and then 1. So there, and then that leaves 1 and 2, which there's not 1 for, so that one won't work either. So there. So I've got the insides. So as you can see, those two, as long as I don't use those two, we're good. Because there's 3 of them. I can use 1 of them. I could use, see, 1 and 2, and that leaves 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. What? What happened? I used the wrong one. I really got to think this one. This one I don't think is going to work. If there was a third one, then it could work. That one does not work. We do not use this one at all. So this one. 2, 3. That one doesn't work either. Unless I use that one. No. That has to be there. And that has to be there. So that one and that, sorry, that one and that one fit. So any other combinations can work. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one doesn't work there, see? This one's tough. I don't know why it's tough. There's only 6 options. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2. Yeah, that works. Got it.
Careful not to trip any security.
Okay. Well then, we're about to die there, but sure. Thank God for it pauses the game entirely. So 2. So definitely not that one. 2 and then 1, 2, 3. No, because... 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, did I do the wrong one? Sorry. 1, 2, yeah. Oh, another hard one here. All right, so that one only works on the mid. So okay. Okay. So we've got that one and that one for the bottom. So we just need to figure out how to get to the top. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I did definitely get my puzzle training ahead of AC Mirage. My gosh, it's so confusing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total. What? This one doesn't seem to work at all because I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, and that leaves open this one and that one. And as you can see, there are none with 2 in that specific one. So that one, leave out. Doesn't work, leave out. This one, I can do the bottom, see? And then I can do the second bottom with those 2. That technically works. So leave out this one. Sorry, this one and that one, bottom 2. That means these 3 have to be able to fit. Right? I think so. I just need to figure out how to get. All right, I gotta figure out how to get there.
Make sure we're well supplied for the trip to Cassiopeia. Well, I suppose they're not going to need it anymore.
So, what seems punishment becomes providence. A reminder we can never truly know the Great Serpent's designs for us. You have my thanks, and my apologies for the ordeal you just endured.
Rest well, I hope.
Sure did.
Not the ideal introduction, I suppose, giving you a grand tour of the embassy via barely functioning intercoms. I do greatly appreciate your persistence. I suspect the Venom tree upstairs has worked itself into more systems than I'd realized. But then again, who could cage such a beauty? Tell me though, what is it like outside? I heard the broadcast mentioning an attack, then the embassy was struck with a power surge and then silence. Has the rest of the city suffered quite so badly? Harmless spores, you have my word, but hard to navigate. Hence why I was guiding you through the intercoms to restore the environmental controls and release me. It is the sap of the tree that gives it its... well, perhaps not a topic for this exact moment. But I must know of the rest of the city. Does it still stand? Is that right, huh? I shall need to have these repairs seen to sooner rather than later. Now, it cannot solely be the Serpent's grace that brought you here at such an opportune moment. You were sent by the UC. That much is obvious. Who else could just waltz through my door, hmm? And the broadcast spoke of terramorphs at the spaceport. A worrying occurrence, certainly, but coming here of all places, when all I could provide is some enthused cheerleading and... an archive code. So the UC requires information, then. On terramorphs, presumably, hmm? Do I see this all clearly? The preservation of life stands as the very purpose of the archives. Using its data to prevent more attacks, there is logic there. But if I am to grant you access, I have a requirement. For years, House Varun has been known only as an agent of slaughter. We founded this embassy with hopes of shedding that legacy, with little success. In exchange for my code, I require this. You must be the one who ensures it is used for good. Ensure House Varun's legacy is more than just carnage. The knowledge you ask for.
There's a dock button you have to hit once you've taken a ship's engines out.
Bend it to evil ends. Oh, you must assure me this will be used to save lives, not endanger them.
All right, so someone in the comments, BM, asks, hey, how do you dock with another ship? So when you're targeting a system and you target its engines, that will stop the ship from moving. Then you'll need to press the corresponding button to dock with it. And you have to pay attention to that. Other than that, whenever you get close to a space station, you'll see the dock button will appear. And then you can press that button and then you'll dock. And that's how you dock.
As the chair of Constellation, I take personal responsibility in vouching for this man's integrity. He'll keep his word.
Well then, I shall not fear. Please, follow me. Let's hope it still works. And there. Let it be used for good.
Maybe if I would have like taken him out or something, I could have got his key off of him, or... But that's not me. That's not who I am. That's not what Sinistrain 01 is about. Excuse. Whoa, that scared the crap out of me. Yeah, when you target a specific ship with your targeting system, you can still get fired by other ships, meaning that is why you want to make sure that you take out all other ships before you start that process, or else you could be killed off screen. You know, you got to be smart about it.
Bobby so much. We barely got out of
Oh, she did. She used her jump pack. I like that. That's great.
Ever run into spacers?
I just love how all the mechanics work in this game.
Saw your ship come in. Nice ride.
Captain, you're back sooner than... Oh, wait. Did you actually succeed? With Radcliffe? And Balmore? We're all in agreement. So the old man was still lurking around in there. Fine work, Captain. And now, I've already arranged everything with the archival monitors. When you get down there, the UC monitor will give you instructions on how to deploy the codes. Follow them to the letter. Here, the UC code piece and an archival access card. The entrance is just on the other side of the plaza across from Mast. Absolute best behavior down there, all right?
Yes, you gotta understand that, you know, RPGs can be a little difficult to get into, especially if you're not used to playing those types of games, so just take it slowly. You've got it on very easy, and I assure you, you will get better. It's gonna take time. As with every new game that you try that you're not familiar with, it's gonna take time to get used to, but I have faith in you, BM. I know you can do it. So just be patient with it. A little bit at a time. Remember, you can quick save anywhere in this game, even on Xbox. I don't know what system you're playing it on. So you can always quick save every chance you get to make sure that you can retry things over and over again.
On the record? What response?
I'm told by top officials the cabinet already has a plan in place to open the Armistice Archives.
Unless that archive's full of ordnance, it's not enough.
I see. Well, thank you.
And if you have any questions, you know you can always, just like you did, ask us, and we'll do everything we can to help you out, bud. That's what we're here for. That's like one of my main missions on this channel, is to help others.
And after the UC Navy's defeat at the Battle of Cheyenne by the Freestar Collective
Captain, we've been expecting you. Please approach the monitoring station and we will go over the rules. Welcome, Captain, to the Archives. To proceed, you will need to deposit your codes into the 3 corresponding receptacles. Once they are verified, I will open the door. Your data resides in Unit 18. You will not be able to access any of the other units. Once you've collected your data, return to the entrance. You may insert the first of the archival codes when you're ready to begin.
This is pretty cool. I feel like a you could stealth into this or something, or it could be something stealthy out of it. Like they've got to have another mission that you can do down in this area for something, or else they wouldn't have created this elaborate place. Yeah, just keep quick saving. Give yourself time to get used to it. So I believe docking is what, Y? Unless you've changed your things. I'm not 100% sure. But the targeting can be a little weird. When you target, you got to switch the systems over to the engines. Shoot them until it says that you can dock. Don't take their full health. At the bottom, you'll see a little meter that'll slowly start to degrade. And that's how you do it. And I think you'll be able to get it. I've gotten much better, but it was a difficult process even for me, and I play these games all the time. Once I figured it all out, though, it becomes easy and you'll get it every time. Well, there you go. So we just got a tip from Drone Dude that says, make sure you don't reach the 40 max saves on Xbox. It can cause load freezes and audio glitches. So just remember to save in the same spot that you were before, or maybe have 2 save spots open to rotate back and forth in case you get stuck.
Pardon?
There you are. Captain, Deputy told me what went down. Impressive work.
Captain, if you'd be willing to transfer the documents to the Major, she and I have been discussing what comes next.
Time for us to start getting some real answers, and figure out if we've been asking the right questions. So whenever you're ready. You're carrying the most comprehensive collection of information on terramorphs in the known universe. If we can't pry an answer out of there, it likely doesn't exist. Certainly doesn't mean it's going to be easy, but we're not going to know until Percival and I dig in, so whenever you're ready.
Yes. It will be. Percival and I have done our damage. This is us starting to put some things right. So with the data out of the way, we've been discussing where exactly this work's getting done. The Red Devil's headquarters on Mars, back where you found Percival, seemed the natural spot. Already has the equipment, the safety measures. Though it sounded like the deputy had a few more things she needed to discuss with you first.
Indeed. The most important of which is getting you your citizenship.
Then I guess we'll see you on Mars.
Captain, if you'll follow me.
We're gonna become a citizen. Yeah, I always recommend that same type of thing. If you don't want to have like hundreds of different saves open at the same time.
Howdy.
Always like try to transfer between a few here and there. Is always your best option. You coming or what's going on? Like I said, I really wish they had more than just two types of movements. Slow or fast. I think using a controller you can utilize this better, but I always just use quick save. I don't even use hard saves.
All right, Captain. Are you ready to become a citizen of the United Colonies? It doesn't. We don't really care where else you might have been or might become a citizen. Once you earn your place in the United Colonies, it's yours.
Good.
Well, only citizens can own property in New Atlantis. We also pay a discounted rate at any United Colonies merchant. And all citizens receive an ample credit disbursement upon joining. Good. This isn't the only item we need to discuss, so I'll give you the short version. Please raise your hand. Captain, through your actions today and in days past, you have earned your place among the United Colonies. Through service, bravery, strength, and upholding of the mutual good. Will you carry and cultivate these values for as long as you remain a citizen? Then, Captain, I'm pleased to welcome you into the United Colonies as a full citizen. Here, your official ID and your citizenship dispensation. We've also let the Aphelion Realty office out in the plaza know you're approved to purchase property. Now, the other item we needed to discuss. There's a member of the UC who's asked to speak to you, but this person is in a sensitive position. Normally, we wouldn't even consider something like this, but we think this person has information that could prove useful in dealing with the terramorphs. And they've stated they'll only share it with you. They asked for you by name. So I need your agreement that everything you're about to see is kept in the strictest confidence. You can tell no one. Can you agree to these terms? I'm sorry. I can't share any more without your word. Do I have it? Let's hope it never comes to that. Head to the elevator. You're going to subsection 7. I'll make sure you're cleared for access by the time you get there.
Wow, just look at this though. We are at the tip top, tippity top top. You know, drip drop, drippity drop drop. Look at that. God, I love this so much. Dislocated limb? Could really go anywhere here. Oh, that'd be hilarious if she fell off too. Man, look at that. Wow, that's beautiful. This game is... No wonder it took them so long to make it, but they have polished it. They have made it so good. Very, very happy with what we have ended up getting. Very happy. Excuse me.
Doesn't add up. Spaceport has anti-Xeno protocols. How the hell there's a whole herd of terramorphs?
There's going to be an ad that plays. Remember, watch it, everybody. It helps the channel and keeps the bills paid and food on the table. I thank you. Plus, doesn't the game just look so polished? Like, I honestly wish Star Citizen was like this. I don't like the system they're using in Star Citizen.
This place even existed. The UC certainly excels at keeping secrets.
And what I mean by that is the game Star Citizen is a beautiful game. It's like one of the best looking games. However, I don't like the UI. The UI sucks. They need to just completely overhaul it. Everything here feels good. It's like the engine feels like it's good. I know this is the creation engine, but it just feels good. Whereas Star Citizen's engine, man, it still just feels, because it's based off the Crisis engine. They need to just get rid of that engine. And I don't want to say start from scratch, but I mean, there's so much potential that game has that the engine is just keeping from it being able to do what I know it can do.
Logging authorized entry. Unsealing access. You may proceed down the corridor. But there are no additional visitors permitted. Your friend's gonna have to wait out here.
I'll be fine. You go on ahead.
Look at all the different doors that they have. It's so cool.
Welcome, Captain. Please, come down and approach the intercom. You and I should chat.
Who is this guy?
President Abeyo was kind enough to give me a few files to peruse. Quite the series of accomplishments you've managed. But now you face a foe unlike any other. An invisible enemy, lurking in the shadows. You're going to need all the help you can get, which is why I hoped we could speak. Do you know who I am? Perceptive. I like that. I'm Francois Fanon, but most know me as Vivictus. I was an admiral during the Colony War. one of its great villains, if you believe the slates. I was to be executed for my crimes, but the previous regime deemed me too valuable to simply discard. So they put me here, a sacrifice on the altar of peace. Even my death served the colonies. One final act of rebellion by the leadership that lost the colony war. The trial was authentic. I faced tribunal with dignity, but my execution, staged. A lethal injection that was anything but. The cabinet at the time, long gone now, wished to keep me on as an advisor, and considering the other option, I was in no place to refuse. So I elected to trade my freedom for my continued existence. But such is the life of a soldier.
Interesting.
To warrant my execution, the official charges I faced after the war were twofold. The first was the destruction of civilian ships during the Battle of Cheyenne, a battle during which those civilian ships were actively attacking my fleet. The other was ordering the bombing of the Londinian spaceport to halt the spread of the terramorph outbreak there. The city and its citizens were lost, but countless others likely saved. And for doing what was right, I was put on trial, and my life irrevocably changed. Very astute. That's my daughter, my progeny. You've been working alongside. Has she shared with you the nature of our little family? Did she? So willing to trust Hadrian. I never did succeed in driving that out of her. Our relationship has always been a challenging one. The Major was born to become a great leader, carry on the legacy I established, and was given all the finest training to support it. And she excelled. But the universe cut all that short. Now, though, it's placed even more crucial work in front of the two of you. And I think I have a part to play in helping you accomplish what you've set out to do.
Have a good night, Mario. This is so interesting.
It was an attempt by the United Colonies to solidify its own legacy, forging a new generation of great leaders. They were raised by adoptive families made up of scholars and tacticians, trained at the United Colonies' greatest scientific and military academies, displayed incredible promise. But by the time the colony war came to a close, there was only Hadrian. But that's ancient history now. You have much more pressing matters at hand, with which I can help. After some long years earning the trust of this current regime, the UC has been permitting me to work alongside one of their recovery teams, helping them gather intelligence on, locate, and organize scenarios to lure in some of the criminals that evaded justice after the colony war. With quite a few successes, I might add. But in the process, I managed to find something else. The names and locations of Hadrian and Percival's old research team. Valuable manpower for the effort you're about to embark on. I'll tell you where they are, but in exchange, I need something dealt with. Well, who better to find them? But many of them I criminal flees to the planet just next to the one where they were born, or where a family member resides. I simply use my own personal knowledge and the information our group collects for me to track them down and set things right. There is a former colleague of mine, a man by the name of Dr. Reginald Orlays. Like myself and Hadrian, he was involved in some of the United Colony's more problematic lines of research. Mech weapons were his specialty. If it dealt death, he could make a deal more. When the colony war ended, he fled, refusing to face tribunal, and has continued to peddle his skills to the highest bidder to this day. But I finally found him. I want you to track him down and deal with him, however you're able. I'm not expecting he'll come quietly. Bring me evidence that the job's done, and I'll tell you what I know. Captain, your files indicate a track record of unlikely successes. It is my genuine hope that, perhaps down the line, you might become a part of our team. And this might be something of a tryout. Speak to Deputy McIntyre. I'm sure she'd be happy to hear that someone might be tying up this loose end at long last. Though I would ask you, do not make the mistake of confusing me for a simple cutthroat. You can certainly try, but the man's been out there 20 years. He's likely gone feral by now. Easier for all if you simply blow up his ship and be done with it.
Hey, Angry, hopefully you and your family are doing good as well.
If that's what you require to sleep at night, so be it. According to my information, he's been hiding around the world of Etheria, Wolf System. There's a star station in the vicinity, the Den. The head of the local vanguard, one Captain Marquez, should be able to help you find our man.
We've actually spoken to her before already. If you remember, we went to the Den when we turned in some not so savory items.
Identity verified. You may proceed to the exit.
Hello. Captain, did your meeting go well? I hope it's clear now why we needed you to agree to all the secrecy. Captain, please, keep your voice down. The situation with the prisoner is a complex one. A holdover from a different era. But it's a situation we've been managing as discreetly and humanely as we can for some time now. And the most critical part of that management is making sure no one else learns of it. Do I make myself clear? The Major doesn't have clearance for this sort of information, and she certainly doesn't need a distraction from her current, very important work. Which is why I need you to keep this to yourself.
I don't know if I can do that.
Short of jailing you? No, you're right. But in this moment, I think it would be a big mistake to tell her. Though I presume he didn't call you down there simply to discuss his daughter. Dr. Reginald Orlaise? He's finally found him. Of course, killing Orlaise is completely out of the question, but bringing him to justice... He's been on the lam for years. That'd be a huge win for the UC. What's being offered in return? Really? He found the members of the research team. We'd already initiated a search for them, but it'd save a lot of time and manpower if he just gave us that information. Captain, if that's the deal, you have my endorsement. Just so long as you make every effort to bring the man in alive. Now, was there anything else you wanted to discuss regarding your meeting? Trusting the man downstairs would be a mistake. But I don't think you need to be too concerned. This is far from the first name he's handed over, and all previous missions went off largely without a hitch. So while I'd certainly warrant caution, I think you can proceed.
How does he even get this information if he's been down there? Does he have access to things that are going on the outside? Well then, if he has access to things that are going on the outside, then how does nobody know he's alive? You know, those things don't make too much sense.
The Den? It's a star station. Orbiting Wolf, the second star station actually to bear that title. The first one was blown to smithereens by House Varun during the Serpent's Crusade. The place has always acted as a remote strategic hub, primarily for repairing and refueling UC military vessels. But because of its distance from the rest of the UC, things there have always been a little more lax. Patrols included. I can think of worse places in the galaxy for a criminal to hide out. Then I'll bid you good day, Captain, and remind you of the importance of discretion.
I don't know. I don't know if I can keep that from her. I'm guessing it's not going to let me talk to her. Because for one, it's not like she just shows up. You know what I mean? Like where is she?
Getting the Freestar Collective to play ball with the archives. I had my doubts, but you handled it deftly.
Having a good one?
See what I mean? It's like she's nowhere to be found, really. I would like to do some more Telltale soon, yes, because there's another episode that came out. Just trying to find time. You know, I've been focused on this. But yes, that's something I definitely want to continue on with.
I wonder if I'll miss New Atlantis when Tony and I leave.
Right, so we did get persuasion certification 100% to Devil Zone.
I'm always ready to make a deal. Welcome to Feeling Realty. I'm Zora, and I'm here to help with whatever you may need. What brings you in today? Looking to settle down, or move up in the world, or just window shopping? I don't blame you. It's a lovely city, the crown jewel of the UC. I'm here if you have any more questions, or if you'd like to look at properties. Oh, don't I wish. Between UC regulations and demand here in the city, I haven't had a chance to branch out yet. But you best believe I'm keeping an eye on the situation, and actively lobbying for a little more leeway. Well, first of all, let me just say congratulations on becoming a United Colony citizen. Let's see what we have available. Right now, I've got a little place in the well that's up for grabs. Needs some work, and the location is less than ideal, but it's a foot in the door, so to speak. I have a penthouse apartment in one of the residential towers. I forgot. Government has dibs on that one. Well, if it comes back on the market, I'll let you know. Sound like something you're interested in?
30,000? Why don't we just saved. We did that, so why don't we pay the 30,000, see what it looks like, and then we can go back if we don't like it, or...
Great. It's very cozy. I'm sure you'll love it. I'll just process the transaction and make sure ownership is transferred, and the apartment is all yours. Congratulations. Stop by anytime.
I would hope that more apartments become available than just this one. You would assume so. We're just gonna take a look at it, and if we like it, we'll keep it. If not, how much more money we have. Ah, this is what I didn't like about this, because it doesn't tell you the amount of money that you actually have. Maybe if you go to status, character, yeah, see, it doesn't tell you how much money you have. I feel like that's an oversight. You need to be able to see maybe inventory. Yes, here we go. 240,000. We would have 270. Thanks, Angry. Have a good time, bud. Let's take a look at this apartment, just see how it is. Oh my god. I didn't even know this
Not sure if those maroon cells
existed. Wow, I didn't even know this place was here. Oh my gosh, this is... Any tips for getting a lot of credits? I've only got credits because I've done missions. That's it. Ah, this is a small apartment. So do missions. That's how you get credits. Do side missions, side content. I've done nothing but that, and I've done some bounty missions and stuff. This is a small apartment. Look how small this is. But you can decorate it, as you can see from here. So you can build stuff and you can put different things, crafting, furniture. Decorations. Yeah, this seems to be like yeah. I'm not going to buy this place. We could do way better than that. I don't know why just one apartment's available. You would think there'd be a little bit more. But there we go. Oh, is it raining? Nice.
What time is it?
Beats me.
Ah, if it isn't my favorite part-time crime has slowed down since you started helping out, which is good for morale. The whole department is in the process of recovering, myself included. If I'm being honest, I still have nightmares of my team turning on one another. Things can be replaced and wounds can be healed, but building back that trust in each other is going to take time. Luckily, we've built a good culture here, and we hired some new recruits who were inspired by what you did. I've got faith we'll survive this. It's a lot of work, as always. People like to say, New Atlantis is the safest city in the settled systems. How hard could your job be? Well, safety doesn't happen by accident. It takes a lot of work and a lot of people. Hopefully the recent hires we've had will help solve that. I do. Thanks to you, the spaceport is up and running again, which is good for commerce, but also for smugglers. We've received a tip that someone has been bringing in contraband into New Atlantis through the spaceport, and we need to investigate. Well, technology-wise, criminals have always been one step ahead. No different now than it was centuries ago. Smugglers often have a fancy shielding or scan jammers that allow them to evade the checks. But luckily, we can still use old-fashioned detective work to track these criminals down. Great. First, speak to one of the technicians over by landing pad B. Ask them if they've noticed any suspicious activity. Once you've gotten a lead, cross-reference their testimony with ship records over at Aegis. When you're done, report back to me with your findings. Remember that job you did for Agent Plato? I finally had a reason to call in that favor he owes us. I asked him to pull the names and cargo of every potential smuggling ship that docked in the last month. He said he'll have a slate ready for you to examine. There should be a few working on the landing pads. If they don't know anything, move on to another. Right now, we don't have any good leads. But if anyone's seen anything, it will give us something to go on. See you later.
All right, we got a little mystery here.
Evening, sir.
Can I help you? Can't say I have. When you work a job like this, you see so many ships. They all sort of blend together. Nope. I just keep my head down and do my job. Speaking of which, I better get back to it.
Hey, yeah? It's about time. I've been telling my supervisor about that cargo ship for ages. I'm beginning to think he was ignoring me. It's the way the crew handled the cargo. They were being way too delicate. The manifest said they were carrying potatoes, spuds. I don't know what was in those crates, but it certainly wasn't that. That's the problem. I don't really look at the ship names when I work, just the ID number granted for clearance. I think it was UC576B. I do know it's a cargo class transport, if that helps. Time to get back to it.
All right. Obtain the ship records. Oh, I love a good little detective story.
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
Okay.
Not the friend.
Love me a good detective story.
We should make sure we're well supplied for the trip to Cassiopeia.
Oh yeah, we know him.
I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to discuss the detail. The security of the United Colonies is every citizen's responsibility, but we try and do the bulk of the work. That I do, Captain. Sergeant Yumi said you'd be coming to pick it up. You've got good timing, too. I actually have a friend on a classified star station who sent me this list of potential smugglers the other day. Here you are. Given I owe you for the last job, I hope it serves some use. That's right. Classified station, top secret projects, etc., etc. Nothing you need to be concerned with at the moment, Captain. Yep. Every ship on that list has a route that goes through New Atlantis. Not surprising, given we're the biggest port in town. And if they're smuggling stuff there, you can bet your ass they're smuggling stuff here. We'll be seeing you.
Alright, so the only one is this one, 576B. Hold on, my wife just sent me a message. Oh, she's already playing in the pool. I hate that I have to miss out on these adventures. But I have to work. I gotta make money. I gotta support the family. I'd love to be there with them, but then I wouldn't be able to be here keeping food on the table and trying to do what I can to support the family. So sacrifices parents have to make sometimes to make sure their kids can grow up and be the best they can be. Captain Malwai Nidai, primary cargo, pure hydroponics potatoes. Animations in this game are so good.
How's the investigation going? No major hiccups, I hope? Holding your breath? Well, found those smugglers yet? Is that right? Do you know the name by any chance? Of course. I'll be here.
Wow, I love that. I love that they make you actually remember. Oh my gosh, I thought I was going to do it for me. And Nancy.
How's the investigation going? Is that right? Captain Enjai's ship. I think you might have hit the mark here. You had reports of their crew being less than professional on several occasions. Still, being a little rough around the edges isn't exactly a crime. Are you sure it's the right ship? Then the next step is searching their cargo for any smuggled contraband. And, as luck would have it, I believe the Anansi has already arrived at landing pad B. I'll make the call to have the ship detained until further notice. Your job is to board the ship, locate any illicit goods, and return them here. And if any of the crew puts up a fight, I trust you know what to do. Good luck.
I love his voice. He's got one of those voices that just soothes you, you know?
Your safety is important to UC security.
Be careful if you run into the leak.
All right, let's get this crate into space.
You with UC Security? My suggestion, you turn around and pretend you saw nothing. You're barking up the wrong tree. Just get off the ship and tell your boss the ship's clean.
Looking for something? What now? What now?
Oh, that's a double-decker. That's one I haven't seen yet. That's nice.
Well, it looks like you got me, officer. I guess this means my potato shipping days are numbered. But maybe you'd be willing to give a first-time offender a slap on the carpal bone. I don't suppose you're interested in a deal? You do have a point. The penalty for smuggling contraband may be steep in New Atlantis, but it isn't death. And how bad can the prisons be anyway? Compared to Aquila City, probably like staying at a resort. Fine, take it. Do what you have to.
I love the game. It's so good. Doesn't say, oh my god, and we can take everything. I love it.
Okay, that's it. Time to sell some of your junk.
Oh, it looks like I'm overcumped. This is so cool though.
This isn't. Get out of my face, pig.
Hey, asshole. Didn't know UC Security was into stealing.
I can't believe the captain just let you take our shit.
We'll cooperate. But don't think for a second we'll talk. I'm a smuggler, not a snitch.
Something you might be interested in. We should make sure we're well supplied for the trip to Cassiopeia. Yep, here you go. Next stop,
Oh my,
I assume.
dude, this contraband is very heavy. 427? Because it weighs 12. I know, I gotta go slow, guys. I'm sorry. Gotta take it a little bit at a time. But we did get out of not having to fight, right? We could have easily had to have gotten a fight there.
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
How's the investigation going? No major hiccups, I hope? Holding your breath won't work. How's the investigation going? No major hiccups, I hope? Good work. Did you find anything? Very well done, Captain. Time and time again you come through for us. Initially, I felt bad for having someone of your rank doing security, but frankly, you're worse than guilt. In any case, I'll have a team move the ship off the landing pad and do a full sweep. Make sure there's no other surprises on board.
I took everything, you're good.
Oh, and before I forget, your payment. It's well deserved.
All inquiries and complaints should be directed towards me.
All right, I'm gonna turn some of my stuff into the ship here so we can have some more.
Give the word and we'll get underway.
What's on your mind?
Ah, hello.
Where'd it go? I'll say she's in front of it. All right. Definitely don't need all of this stuff, right? We have quite a bit of things. Wow, that actually weighs the most. Man, if you go down to the Mark 1, that's... Yeah, that plus 40% carry capacity. This is the only thing holding this game back in a slight way, is this inventory system. That's it. It's the only thing holding it back, in my opinion.
Oh, pardon me. Was that your stomach or mine?
But I bet you there's already a, you know, something out there that keeps that from being a problem.
Offload? Trade Authority is always buying. Kiosk right here for you. I'm sure you can find something you like.
Remember, so we can get that ship. I mean, no ship's going to be better than what we have right now. That ship's pretty close and not too bad. 287 though. We're close to it, but oh, that reminds me of the Constellation. Constellation Aquila and the Constellation Andromeda from Star Citizen. This ship looks very, very familiar to that. That's a huge cockpit. That's probably the biggest cockpit I've seen so far. This is actually a massive, huge ship called the Dragonfire. Look at the crew capacity, 7. Actually able to afford that shield breaker that we saw earlier. I was like, I'm never going to make enough money to get this thing. And then now look at it, we can. Not that we need to, though. The ship that we have is just so good. This game is... it's so good. But guys, that's going to be it for today. I've got to take care of my dog. I got to give him some love, take him out, and all that kind of stuff. But I really do hope you guys have been enjoying the playthrough so far. Obviously, I'm going to try, hopefully tomorrow, maybe, to get into building something on a planet. Let's say we travel to Earth. Maybe we'll build a station at Earth or something there to start making some resources, get into that part of the game that we really haven't even tackled yet. I don't know how much main story mission stuff is still available. But yeah, so we're not going to be, as of this point, going to be streaming Sunday, at least until after my football game, which I'm not even sure if I'll still stream after that, because football Sunday is here and I'm excited to watch my Brownies play. So other than that, thank you so much to Vic for another huge donation, keeping this channel floating, man. Love it. Love to see it. He's been a big supporter of the channel for a long time. He's been a part of this channel almost since the beginning. I mean, I remember when he was just a little kid, just this little kid, like 12 years old, when I started this channel, and now look at him. I mean, it's crazy how long we've done this, and how many people I've gotten to know over the years, and how many people help this channel to continue to lead it down where it needs to go, and hopefully we can continue that. Lots of games coming out still in September. Mortal Kombat's going to be the newest thing coming, so I'm really looking forward to that. Other than that, again, I want to thank my sponsor today, Elizabeth Vaughn. We're going to show her video off here at the end. Hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Be safe, have fun, and explore the universe. Love you all. Today's video is brought to you by the book series Chronicles of the Warlands. There's a total of 10 books. This is the first book called War Prize. Definitely recommend you check it out. My wife absolutely loves these books, and if you have a significant other, or maybe yourself likes to read fantasy-style books, then this is perfect for you. She's also working on a new series, but obviously we can't put any details of that out just yet. She's going to be the sponsor for a while, so make sure you check out the books. I'll have the links in the description.